We are back at Fantasy Island for our second visit of the year with Caleb, who's had a trim, and also Kai. We're looking forward to this, being back at one of my favourite parks in the UK. We get straight on Millennium. Today is rotational because it is a quieter off-peak day. However, it's very quiet, so no doubt we're going to get on loads of rides. What are we looking forward to going on? Millennium.
Yeah,
good shout. Millennium has got to be on it.
Absolutely.
Such a smooth coaster. We'll see you on it. So the key for Millennium is inside. You get straight on there, right next to Castaways pub, so you can have a pint just beforehand, or maybe after actually. So this has got to be the most interesting sign I've ever seen. Guests must cover upper body on attraction at all times. Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like that, to be honest. Probably because of people going topless. But are you going to do it, Caleb? Are you fancy?
Yeah, I'll get one.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll scare everyone off the ride for us. Okay, well, don't know why, but I kind of fancy going to smash people on the Dodgems. So I've roped onto the Dodgems for the second ride of the day. Millennium was very good. There's a couple of kids here for us to go crash into. Caleb loves playing bumper cars, not Dodgems. So he didn't take much persuaded, to be honest. Just drove all the way here, and here I am wanting to go on the thing with driving mechanics. Well, we just got off the Dodgems. That was an interesting experience. It was literally just us three on. Operator there wasn't exactly the friendliest of blokes, but we'll let it slide. However, it was still good. One thing we are passing right now is the old McDonald's, which was destroyed in the last vlog, but it's all now got gravel on with a new adventure is on the way apparently. It's been interesting to see what that is. They've also got a Magic is coming back where we are walking right now. No idea when. But yeah, some people have said that it might come to this year for its 30th anniversary, the park's 30th anniversary. However, I don't think it will. There's not really any work going on. The go-karts are still here if you're interested in that as well. But we're going to go and see what rides are open on the first 3 hours of rotation. Odyssey is set to open later, the Head Bash Queen, even though she's a really great coaster. But yeah, no, it's a great, lovely day here. It's just a bit windy. He's taking off his hoodie. Who would have thought? When it's sunny, take his hoodie off. One of my favourite flat rides, Techno. It's open all day as well. Music to my ears. Just a shame that this needs a big revamp or an entirely new model. It takes a while to get going. It's missed a lot of lights, and it's a bit unreliable occasionally, but it's still one of my favourite flat rides. But we just had an absolute awesome cycle on Techno, and went on for ages. Gonna get a re-ride on Millennium because, well, it's popping, mate. So many people in there, geez, you can hear the noise screaming. Yeah, I know, Caleb, I know. We've like tripled the population. But yeah, no, awesome cycle on Techno jump. Great operations there. We're really not to go on the sea aquarium. Hello! Hello! Because of the weight we were separated, I'll be out again. And them two are holding it together. Love the sea aquarium though. Always worth coming on. Although they're running the boats a bit too close together. I've got a boat that's right next to me, and they're not too far. So it's a shame that they're so close together, but another ride of Millennium just before, and it was pretty good. They're training some people at the moment. It's a bit of a slow operation. But that's all good. It's on and off peak days, so that's the best time to train them. Always worth coming on. For the best start rides in the country, as park has. A wild Caleb and Kai. They won't see each other videos now. Look at them. It is sweet. Okay, we just got a sea aquarium. These two are getting pushed along by the second boat.
Yeah, just kind of like pulling himself towards us.
Yeah, they both got sent out really close together, I don't know why. We're going to go on the horses though, Jungle Adventure. This was moved inside when the pyramid went dark. I've not been on it since it got moved inside. But we're running out of things to do other than lapping Millennium. So while we're on the first rotation, why not? One ride which has made a bit of progress since we were last here is the Mouse, which has been testing for the last couple of weeks. It's got even trains on it currently. Still not open yet though. This is a brand new coaster which is being built in-house. So hopefully when it does open it'll be really good. Fingers crossed. We're trying to find out what time the Starfire's on, because we're going to go on that. If you remember in March, Caleb and Carl went on solo. I did not fancy it in the cold, but it's warm today. And they kept on getting their chain twisted, which was quite funny to watch. There is time. I think it might be open. Well, I think most people didn't actually know this ride was open because we've got off and now there's quite a few people going on. Me and Caleb was in a seat together, Kyle was on his own. I made the right call in March not going up there though, because it was very windy up there. Still a great view though, but if you don't like kites, it is probably the worst case scenario to put yourself in, but it's some great views while you're getting blown around by the wind. Since the last clip, it's filled up even more. There's only a couple of seats free up there. Definitely think a lot of people were unsure it was open. The bit about the rotation today is the park's open 11 till 5. The first 3 hours you have certain rides open and the second 3 hours is the rest. Some rides stay open all day. But to be fair, even we were unsure if this was open, but we had a nosy anyway and it was. Third ride on Millennium, whilst we're killing time till 2 o'clock. We're going to go on a bit of bowling, a bit of a Kai Friday suggestion it was. That's not including the wristband. The golf is though, we've already done that earlier in the year and Kai won. We are going to get a rematch though to see if it was a fluke or not. But third ride on Millennium. Okay, we're doing the bowling. We've got a game before we do the mini golf. I'm bowler 3. Currently I'm winning after round 1. Go on Caleb, this could be a time. Oh, that could have been a time for the cameras there. Ramsey got a spear on the second go. Come on. Caleb got a 1. And Kai's on. Oh, this could be a time for the camera. Oh, mate, I was nearly again. I nearly got a strike twice on camera. Right, since I got a spear, I've lost the plot. Kai's got a strike though. I've let him right back into the game with that no point score. And then I fired the spear out with a 1. Go on then, Kai. I mean, I kind of want him to get a strike for the cameras, but I don't want him to get one. Wow, we're on number 7. Me and Kai are separated by 1 point. I got a second spear, which helped me out. Kai came really close to getting a spear himself. But that £4 a point. Back when things like deals used to be £2 a point. Not bad from Caleb. Me and Kai go into another round, 1 point apart. It's all to play for at the moment. He's bowled it going into the final round. I'm 4 points behind with a terrible score. I need Kai to really screw it up now. Well, Bransley couldn't do it. Kai takes the win again here at Fantasy Island, 77-72. And well, Caleb, participation prize. Well done. Thanks for turning up. Of course, like we've shown you earlier on in the year, included with your wristband, you do have the mini golf. It's 18 holes, so it's quite a substantial size, and it's across 2 levels, right underneath the projection mapping as well. So it's beautiful around here, some lovely theming. Definitely worth taking advantage of. Again, the bowling isn't included. We did have to pay an upcharge of £6 a person for that, but we fancied it whilst was waiting on the ride rotation. Okay, so Kai's taken 2 trophies home with him. He won the bowling and he won the golf. I had a bit of a stinker. I did get the most hole-in-ones though. Yeah, I had a couple of stinkers. The rides are now rotated to the second half, so we're going to go on Puken Tours, one of the other dart rides here. Yeah, lovely view. And this is one of the best dart rides in the country for sure. Okay then, so we're on Puken Tours. Yeah, lovely view over the pyramid here. Kai's in front, Caleb's next to me. Kai wants to throw Caleb off, it's not very nice, but now you know what he thinks of you, Caleb. Right. Try a little ghost in there, there's a Christmas scene. And then you got all the normal scenes as well. Great dart ride this is. They actually re-theme it for Halloween as well, so it's worth coming on. It gets mummified during Halloween. And we're off into Puken Tours next to the dragon. Used to say Fantasy Island in a weird little voice back in the day. There definitely used to be a lot more sound way back in the day. I was interested, I thought there was more effects working on the sea query than I've seen in a while. But there's a lot less that didn't work on this for quite a bit of time. Still a good thing. Caleb's a happy boy. 2 trips in a row and 2 water rides. It's time for the log flume. It's all painted up at the start of this year and it's a very nice day. So Ramsey goes on water rides when it's sunny, not when it's cold. Okay, we're going to go on 10-0 for a second round around. Caleb, were you happy I went on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you went front as well.
Yeah, I know in front. It wasn't too bad. It's not the biggest log flume, but with all three of us in, it certainly made a bit more of a splash than you would have for your solo. Yeah, second ride techno. It's a wonderful sight. The spinning coaster is now testing. We've actually got to see it in person. Of course, it's not going to open today, but it's still great to see it going around. Odyssey's closed for high winds. I don't really think it's any windier than usual, really, so I find that hard to believe, but considering the headache this thing gives you, I'm not too fussed, if I'm honest. I don't think either of us is about fussed about the Odyssey. Not about the Odyssey, not being fussed about it being closed.
No, 100%.
Yeah, it's awesome, but it's rough as hell. Yeah, saves the headache, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go on the green rapids. I'm not on about the actual paint, I'm on about the actual water's green. So, another water ride. We're just trying to fill the time up. We've kind of re-ridden everything we want to re-ride. But yeah, the water is, as you can see, very green. So yeah, don't come on here if you don't want to get green algae water on you.